So be realistic in your pricing. Let's talk about our weekly market update from last week and just a little food for thought in regards to pricing. Very, very brief. So in our 5 cities of Temecula, Murrieta, Menifee, Wildomar, and Lake Elsinore, we had a total of 179 new listings hit the market last week. That was up 21% to the week prior, which is great. For our pendings and closed, though, we had 191 for those accepted offers, which was down 6% to the week prior. That's 2 weeks in a row that we were down. And then for closed sales, we had 181, which was down 4% to the week prior. That's again 2 weeks in a row where that went down. So something that I noticed last week, just in showing property to clients is, it's interesting with pricing. There were homes that priced with a little wiggle room because they know that they're, likely going to have multiple offers, and they're giving that space to try to avoid appraisal issues. That is definitely something that I know a lot of us are seeing right now is the appraisal challenge. But 2 properties that my clients were interested in, they were priced well above the closed comparables. Now, granted, I know that you're going to take into account what the market is doing. However, just advice for you, if you are thinking of putting your home on the market, yes, we know that it is a seller's market right now. However, you want to be cautious that you don't price yourself in a position where you're going to set yourself up for possible issues. You have to have an appraisal. Unless a buyer is willing, unless they're gonna pay cash, of course. Unless a buyer is willing to make up that difference if it doesn't appraise. Let's say you price your home at $500, but the comparables are all really supporting a value around $475. I know we can't pinpoint it right on the money, and 2 different appraisers might appraise a property, or very likely might appraise a property a different number, but they're going to be in a very similar ballpark because the market data is the market data, and they're going to make their adjustments, and there is a little bit of subjectivity to it, but just a little bit. So if the closed comparables are showing that you're really supposed to be around $475 and you're already pricing it at $500, that number one doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get multiple offers and push it over that. But even if they do, you have to be able to support that. So unless a buyer wants your house so badly that they are going to come up with tens of thousands of dollars in cash to buy it, you're going to have an issue in escrow. So just food for thought. Really make sure that you are strategic with your pricing, and that you know that it's not just about putting your house on the market and getting offers. It's about closing escrow. It's about getting your proceeds, and it's about your exit strategy of you being able to use those proceeds for whatever it is that you're wanting to do. So in order to have that success, you need to have a winning strategy. So it's just not the sort of market where you're like, oh, well, I can just use whomever, throw my property on the MLS and it'll sell. Okay, yeah, maybe you might get some cruddy pictures where they take it with their cell phone. And yes, I'm seeing that. Maybe you do get multiple offers. But again, you need to be able to get to the home stretch. So think about the whole big picture and really make sure that you're analyzing how all of it is going to fit together. That way you can move on and have that success, whether you're upsizing or downsizing or moving out of state or whatever it is that you're doing. Just make sure you have a good plan. All right, I'm going to get off my soapbox now. You guys have a great week. As always, thank you for spending time with me. And if you have any questions or want to pick my brain or strategize, let's do it. Message me. You know where to find me. All right. Bye, friends.